Hello, this is the G-Baby, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy II! Well, let's go report the bad news to Hilda about what we found in Fynn now that it's occupied. Let's see, I don't think anyone here has anything new to say, at least not yet. So, let's just go straight to Hilda. Oh, she just says the same thing too, but we gotta show her the ring in order to advance the plot. Not anymore. Not anymore. But, yeah, he's gone. No, not really. Nothing of value to us, anyway. Oh, well, there was what he said about Borgin, I suppose, but I would imagine he's not with you guys anymore, anyway. Oh, well, yeah, of course we did. We're younger than everyone around here, so naturally that makes us the most qualified for the job. You haven't played this JRPG before, have you, Hilda? That's not until Final Fantasy IX. But in any case, ooh, the Mithril, huh? Sure, why not? How powerful could it possibly be? Well, it was pretty good in the first game. But, oh, okay. Well, that's one way of getting the job done. Oh, really? I wonder what happened to him. I'm sure he's just fine, but, sure, why not? Let's go with Minwu. So, yeah, talk to her, and then talk to Minwu. And we get more party members! Finally, our fourth party member at last. So, let's see, dude, do you say anything new now? Ah, there we go. Okay, yeah, people start saying new things now. Okay. And yeah, just like he said, Minwu comes with the canoe. So now we can sail or row through rivers and all that without a problem. So we can go places we couldn't go before. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, I'm just going to put my key items at the bottom there now because I don't think I'm ever going to use them ever again. So, but you can't like get rid of them or anything. So they just take up inventory space, unfortunately. So, yeah, now we got 4 party members. So, the way it works in Final Fantasy II is you have your core 3 party members, and you're going to have a rotating 4th party member throughout the game. Kind of like Final Fantasy IV or Final Fantasy Legend 2 and 3 there. And let's see, Minwu is essentially a white mage. You got a staff with no shield, so I'm just going to leave him like that. And let's see, he comes with a couple items there. Let's see, the Conch Shell, or Conch Shell, however you pronounce it. Let's see, that casts, I think, well, shell on the user there, but it's a consumable one-time item, so yeah, it's not really that good there. Let's see, we got the bronze armor there for him, which is pretty light, actually, and since Minwu isn't a long-term asset, I don't mind leaving that equipped on him for a little extra defense because I don't care about him gaining agility or evasion or HP or anything. So we'll just leave that on him for now. And we also got an ether, which restores quite a bit of MP. And I'm going to want to hold on to that because MP is at a premium in the early game there. Oh yeah, and perhaps most importantly, he comes with a lot of white magic that's really leveled up. Most of it we'll never actually be able to use, but it's available. He's got quite a few good things here that I will be using though, so that's pretty nice. So don't worry about leveling up his magic. He also comes with a really high spirit stat, pretty good agility there. He's pretty good all around, really. But alright, so we got that. Let's talk to Hilda again. They did? It sounded like they kicked our ass. But, okay. The Dreadnought. What's that? I don't know how that would compensate for them losing their men, but okay. But anyway, yeah, learn the new keyword, regurgitate it, see what we got going. Oh, Bafsk, huh? Well, remember that town for later, viewers. Well, we saw a tiny airship flying around here. Is it kind of like that? Oh, well, this is the first game in the series with Sid in the game with being involved with airships there. Although, in some of the remakes of Final Fantasy I, I think they said Cid was from Lufene or Lufenian, or there's like an NPC that has a line that they retroactively put in there now. But, nuts. So, where did he go? Let's see, I think one of the NPCs around here was saying something about that town, or maybe it was Paloom, or whichever one it was. You need a canoe to get there, and now we can! And yeah, he offers trips around the world for various prices, depending on the distance there. I don't really use it that much. But in any case, well, good for him! But alright. Oh, Salamand, yeah, with Joseph there or something. Gotta check up on him or something. Oh, how powerful could the enemies possibly be? Answer, not very. I actually don't like taking a ship to get there. Because, well, I've got a lot of work to do on the way. If only. Maybe I could find some adamant? No, there is no adamant in this game. Well, I mean, not like the metal, but whatever. But alright. I think a lot of the guys say the same thing around here, but I think the king has some new stuff to say. Even before I would have gotten the keyword or whatever. He would have said the same thing at first, but let's see. Oh, yeah, so he did. Nuts. Well, he wasn't your son. But, okay. Well, let's see. Does he react to that? No? Okay. Well, let's see what else we got here. Oh. So it was, evidently. Oh. Okay, well that was easy. What do we need to talk to Joseph for, then? Okay. Oh. Well, yeah. Apparently. Oh. Well, yeah, that and you're kind of busy dying. So, but, okay. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, I thought he had a new line with Wild Rose there. So, yeah, now, well, they know. Not that it really does us any good. It's not like he was infiltrating the rebellion or anything. So, yeah. But I guess it's a little bit of intrigue there. But, what was that? Oh, okay, I thought they were saying something else about that we don't know yet. But, so I guess they got, like, slave labor or something going on there. But, yeah, just like someone was saying before, now we can get over to Paloom, and you could take a ship to get the Poth straight from there. But, okay. Oh, really? Well, yeah, we did hear he was, like, blacksmith of some kind, or whatever. But alright. Oh. Well, when one side or the other dies, I guess, or most of them. But, okay, so now, what I want to do is, I'm gonna make a backup save file here. Let's go with that, because I'm gonna make a significant detour here from what I'm actually going to do. But I want to show you a way that you can become pretty overpowered at this point in the game with relatively minimal effort and risk. So let's see. Okay, yeah, we heard about that. So, yeah, there you go. So, I guess doesn't hurt to have a little redundancy with the directions there. Oh. No. No, it doesn't. I would think it wouldn't. Oh, yeah, I think Tabul has something else to say, doesn't he? But let's see. Okay, we got that. Ah, there we go. Okay. So yeah, we'll see what we can do with that. Okay, never mind. I thought he had something slightly more interesting to say there, but okay, so now let's get to the magic shop. And normally, I do not want to sell the ether. Do not do that, which I'm about to do now anyway, because I want to save that for later, but I need to sell it now to get the money to show you some tricks coming up here. So we got plenty of money there, but I do want to save the ether for later normally. Although, if you're going to do what I'm going to do, then you'll make your money back tenfold anyway. But I am not going to do this because I think it's pretty abusive. But I want to get a whole bunch of tomes. It doesn't really matter which one you get, but I want to get a whole bunch of them, and I want to give 2 to Minwu, and then I'll give 1 to Furion, and 1 to Guy. Whenever you use a tome in battle, it casts the level 8 version of that spell, either on all enemies or all allies. In this case, it's all enemies. Now, you might think, whoa, level 8 Blizzard spell, that's gotta be really powerful at this point in the game. But, not so much there, actually, because remember, when you multi-target a spell, it loses 75% of its base power. So, unless you're hitting an elemental weakness, that's not really going to be that extraordinary for you. But in this case, there is a really good point to that. So let's actually just run away here, since I'm not going to hold on to this file anyway. Now, the way your chance to run away from battle works is it's equal to the character's evasion percentage, regardless of any enemy stats or anything like that. Oh yeah, by the way, to use a canoe, yeah, you just walk right into the river there, and you can go around. There's no enemies in the river or anything like that. So that's pretty nice. So let's just keep on going around here to avoid all the enemies, and then I want to get all the way up here. Okay, so that looks like a good spot to make a backup save. Let's see, I want to run into one of 2 potential enemies here, both of them mage-type enemies. We'll see what we can do. So just stay around here. Don't go any farther south than this. Ah, there we go. Wow, that was fast. Okay, we got magicians in the back row. They have... what is it? They have, I think, 80 HP apiece. Let's go with thunder on all enemies, though I'm pretty sure Maria's gonna die before she can even do something. Furion will probably die as well, but it'll be totally worth it if you don't mind breaking the game. The thing is here is that you're not supposed to run into these enemies for a very, very long time. Well, maybe not a very long time, but long enough. You're supposed to probably go through several dungeons before you fight these kind of enemies. Blind. That might hurt my, the damage from my spells a little bit. Blind, or the darkness, well, blind status, I guess, it cuts your physical and magical accuracy in half. So, yeah, it's actually quite devastating in this game compared to almost every other Final Fantasy game where the blind status is bugged. So anyway, what I'm doing here is I'm using all of the Blizzard tomes to deal mass damage to all enemies without having to grind or do anything else to get that kind of power out of them. And the reason I'm doing that here is because the mages drop, magical tomes that sell for a lot of money. They have a 20% chance to drop a berserk tome that sells for 5 grand. 10%. Oh, too bad I'm not going to keep that intellect game. Really? Really, game? A stupid potion? Well, anyway. So yeah, they could drop a berserk tome for 5 grand. They could also drop a scourge tome, or arrow tome in the previous translation, that sells for 1 grand. And they have a 5% chance to drop a stun tome for, 4 grand. And a 5% chance to drop a mage's staff for, I think it's 2,500 gil there. So let's back up here, get my tomes back, and let me see if I can find a different enemy around here too that can drop some pretty good tomes. For money, of course. Don't go too far to the east either. okay, there's the enemy I was looking for. Ogre Mage. By the way, if you go too far to the east, like I was saying there, you can run into pretty weak enemies, so don't do that. But anyway, let's see. So we got Ogre Mages here. These guys are not nearly as extraordinary as the Magicians from earlier there, but they can still drop tomes that you can sell for pretty good money. It's just that these guys have 140 HP, and they can still use multi-targeting spells on your entire party. Hit your back row, too. Let's see, I think the Ogre Mages have a 20% chance to drop a blind tome that you can sell for 2 grand. They could also drop a sleep tome 10% of the time for 4 grand there. So that's a really easy way of making money early in the game, going up to this higher tier area to find tougher enemies that you otherwise normally wouldn't be able to find there. Now, the Berserk Tome, if you're going to use it, actually, and it is a really obscenely powerful spell, but if you're going to use it, what is it? Well, you want to give it to Maria. It's a black magic spell that boosts your physical attack power. It totally breaks the game. It basically turns any any physical attacker into an instant death machine. You can basically one-shot anything with it, which is why I'm banning it, because it's basically the equivalent of instant death anyway. But it is really, really powerful and helps deal with some of the tougher enemies in the game more easily. And you don't have to worry about like resistance to various instant death or elements or whatever there. So it just totally bypasses so many problems that you otherwise would have to actually work for in order to overcome. Okay, I didn't get any of the tomes, but, well, you get the idea. When you kill them, sometimes you will get those tomes, sell them for a lot of money. You could buy some more ethers and all that sort of thing. But I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to go back to where I made my backup save there. And, well, we'll head on over to, Paloom. And, well, eventually Poth there, too, as well. But how can we grind more MP gains more easily than ever before now? Find out next time on Let's Play Final Fantasy II. This is H.G. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.